25 years later, we're entering the new millennium. 25 years of a new millennium.
And now, Chapter 7. Let's bring this series back. Hello everybody, good, and welcome to the 25 years of a new millennium. This is a part of it as we continue in the coverage of the 25 years of a new millennium of JGN. So let's talk about the new and an improved JGN's 24 Hours Until a New Year Season 2B. So today we have to try again, and we're going to give it another chance to count it down to the new year. But this might be the last time to start it. This is the last time for doing an old format of 24 Hours Into a New Year before switching to December series. But I don't know. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to bring back Game Show now. We cannot afford to bring back the Swift Girls because this could be a huge ripoff of Taylor Swift. Yeah, I guess you're right. We mentioned it on a few episodes ago. But well, according to my brother's rules and regulations, they continue to lie to me. Well, just a little bit. So without any further complaints, what happened? What happened in our last series? Let's summarize it for you very quickly. Let's summarize it a little bit quickly. Back in a few months ago, Kilocon is about to destroy New Year's Eve broadcasting electronic display, and the Swift Girls always turn in tuxedos and dresses. And a few months later, I told the content creator attorneys, and it needs to stop making videos about girls. That's ridiculous. It's not true. And yet I told my brother because I mostly deleted a lot of videos, and this year is okay, and then in 2024 is got off to a spicy start, and yet this year is absolutely insane. And this continuation series is just a prank. This can be a prank, and then because the Swift Girls are kicked out of JGN, and is because it's a ripoff, and because I got rid of it, and I got rid of his storylines, and we'll keep this series and into switching to this, and then it became a New Year's Eve prank. So a few months later, I told the content creator attorneys of JGN to stop making Swift Girl related topics on New Year's Eve, and Kilocon, what a ripoff of a superhuman samurai cyber squad. So the question is, what is JGN going to do throughout this season? I have some bad news, everybody at home. Swift Girls are no longer will be on JGN, and it's near 24 hours into a new year. Because, hey Chris, will you please give it another chance? I have to give it another chance. But let me tell you why I will give it another chance. This time I can't stop lying. I re-uploaded a lot of videos back then, but this time I'm almost fired. So right now next month we're going to resume filming the 24 hours until a new year. We're going to start resume filming. We're going to resume filming the 24 hours into a new year. We're going to be demonstrate game shows. We're going to game show themed New Year's Eve Eve celebration right here on JGN's New Year's Eve 2025. It will be taking place in Vegas, Disneyland in California, and JGN Studios in Maryland. This might be our very last show, and then I don't know if this is going to be the last season, and we're going to have a full year in it. So next month, I don't know if it's going to be a movie, or maybe a movie, or it's going to be a December only series. But this has to work. So this season on JGN's 24 Hours into a New Year, I mean, it's going to be a bit different for this time. So we're going to switch. We're going to changing the storylines a little bit, and we're going to switch in 60. We're going to do the last season is season 2A, and this season is season 2B. Wow, they took a lot of effort for this, because on the last series is bad, and then the second series is really on a second side of a season. There's a second season. A second season, it would be a second part of a second season. It's good. It's pretty good. It is a side season, but. Two sides, but unfortunately, this is season 2, part 2 of our show, and I told the content creator attorneys once to stop talking about Swift Girls, but this can be a ripoff. But if you did talk about Swift Girls, please stop talking about it, because it can be a huge ripoff of Taylor Swift. And to tell you, I have to say this. I have no options to apologize to this. We have to stick to a positive thoughts of our channel, and I was just like, I love game shows, and we have to give it another chance to counting down to the new year. So let me tell you why. So a lot of people are thinking, because I tried to get the costume for Darth Vader, because they denied for chance to honor, and we're going to honor James Earl Jones for the iconic voice of Darth Vader, and Simba from The Lion King. This is a Disney legend, the late Disney legend James Earl Jones. He passed away earlier this year. So, and we're gonna get ready for JGN's 24 Hours into a New Year. We're gonna dedicate it at James Earl Jones' own legacy. But our company apologized. We have to apologize to of our loss, because Game Show Masterpiece has nothing to do with the original content. Has nothing to do with JGN game shows. But unfortunately, we can't bring back these games. But unfortunately, they had to me, because I can't put in game shows anymore, or on anyone has to put the cloud in it ever. Well, according to this, 24 Hours into a New Year, Season 2A, a hatred backlash, JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 countdown must go on. So coming up in November, we're going to get prepared for JGN's New Year's Eve rehearsal. Will be in November. It will be in early or mid or late November, and we're gonna get prepared to our special program for our special legacy of James Earl Jones. So, and then just say, so let's stop talking about this emotional thoughts. So anyway, because and just a kind of a comparison. So let's talk about game show network theory. So yeah, I just love Game Show Network because when I was a kid, because they tried it, and then all of the ratings are declined, and for Game Show Network all over the years. But unfortunately, we can't bring back Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Jimmy Kimmel on GSN. It will be too expensive to run. Super expensive. No, unfortunately, Game Show Network would unable to buy another cable network for GSN2. That's just the biggest missed opportunity to have a golden opportunity to bring this channel back. This is the biggest misinformation about it. So, yeah. I was kind of having a lot of fun going on here because... So the reason we don't know why, because I used to watch KMH 4021 and Disney Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you can spin a wheel over that one. They tried to play Wheel of Fortune game because it's owned by Sony and Merv Griffin. Just say Game Show Network has been on the air for 30 years. So, as we didn't recommend about it because, you see, so from my final thoughts of the 24 hours until a new year, big return and a relaunch. So, are you sure we're going to go into dedicate game shows for 24 hours until a new year series? And we're going to do it monthly, and then through December or through January 1st. And then after that, we're going to end this series and then end this 24 hours until a new year series, and we'll rename it to 24-hour series. I don't know. We might going to work on it, and then we have to give it another chance to counting down to the new year. So I'm to say, this could be a huge idea to make and give it another chance to becoming a member like you of the New Year's Eve Club or something like that. So I would like to. So I like to say goodbye for now. So thank you so much for watching throughout this entire decade of this one. This is not a decade celebration of JGN, but eventually, let's hope we're gonna do it and renamed it and reintroduced to 24-hour series investigation series, and on a 24-hour series, and that could be a parody of 48 Hours on CBS. That's my opportunity, by the way. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope we'll be coming back eventually to relaunch. We're gonna do another episode of 24 Hours into a New Year, the big relaunch. So, and let's hope might work again eventually.